Today we're going to continue talking about decimals and money together. And you're going to learn a little bit about Kate and Kate's bank account. I want you to think about the following questions. When you withdraw money from a bank account, does that mean that you take money out or put money in? Stop and talk with a partner. So absolutely, boys and girls, when you withdraw money, it means that you take money out. Next question. When you deposit money, do you take money out or put money in to your account? Stop and talk with a partner. All right, hopefully, if you knew that withdrawing meant to take money out, you might think that depositing money means to put money into your account. One last question. When your money earns interest, does this add money to your account or take money away? Stop and talk with a partner. Boys and girls, when your money earns interest, it actually adds money to your account. The bank is kind of paying you a fee to be able to use your money, and that is how you earn interest. Today we're going to be looking at this transaction log that talks about Kate's bank account. I'd like teachers to stop and pause now so that you can complete questions 3 and 4 together as a class. All right, so after answering questions 3 and 4, it is now time to complete the table. All right, we need to remember to add if Kate is making a deposit or if she's earning interest, and to subtract if she makes a withdrawal. You'll be completing this today in just a few minutes, but I wanted to get you started. You can see on January 2nd, a deposit was made of $100, most likely to open her account, and that gave her a balance of $100. A few weeks later, on January 14th, Kate made a deposit of $14.23. We remember that deposit means to put money into the account, so we need to add, and the book did it for you. They added the $14.23 to the initial $100, and the new balance became $114.23. Now it's our turn. On February 4, Kate made a withdrawal of $16.50. I'm going to write the $16.50 over here, and then we'll need to figure out what we're going to do. Boys and girls, today I'm going to try, even though this is a little bit of space, to keep my work very neat and my columns lined up so that I'm not confused. You can see my decimal points kind of line up right there in a row. All right, so now I need to be able to do the work. Withdrawing, does that mean to add or subtract? It means to subtract. And so we're going to do 114.23 minus 16.50. I'm going to use a computation grid so that it's a little bit easier for us to see. $114.23, remembering to add my decimal point in there, minus 16.50. So important to remember to line up your decimal points. And we are subtracting. Three minus 0, 3. Cannot do 2 minus 5, so I can borrow from the 4, make that a 3, make this a 12. 12 minus 5, 7. Cannot do 3 minus 6. Need to borrow. I can do 13 minus 6. And finally, 10 minus 1. The last step is actually to bring down my decimal point. And so, after subtracting $114.23 minus $16.50, my new balance is $97.73. I'm going to write my new balance here. Again, this isn't a lot of space, so it's important that we write our work neatly and line up our decimal points. All right, next. On February 11th, Kate made a deposit of $33.75. $33.75. Since this is a deposit, will we be adding or subtracting? We will be adding. Forgot to enter my signs here. All right, again, I don't really want to do the work right here because this is a small amount of space. I might make a mistake, especially if I have to add digits if I'm carrying or borrowing. So I'm doing my work someplace separate. You might be doing your work in your math notebook. Let's switch. My last balance was $97.73. And now I'm going to add $33.75. 3 plus 5 is 8. 7 and 7 is 14. 1 plus 7 is 8, plus 3 is 11. 1 plus 9 is 10, plus 3 is 13. Last step, bring down that decimal point. My new balance is $131.48. All right, and we are ready to move on. You can see that throughout the rest of the worksheet or the rest of the table as you complete it, there are withdrawals, deposits, withdrawals, and an interest payment. Remember, for interest, that is a small fee that the bank pays you to be using their money or your money or keeping your money in their bank. And so that means that it's money that you're putting in. Please remember that when you get to interest for 78 cents, that you add that amount to your balance. All right, please complete the rest of the page.